Welcome back to my channel and the place where we explore the world one beautiful place at a time. Today I found myself on Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands, which is Richard Branson's home and world famous island. I'm gonna show you why it's imperative that you come here if you're visiting the BVI. We're gonna see some lemurs that are part of a fantastic conservation project, as well as lots of other wildlife and lots more surprises as well. So stick around because I think this is going to be a really informative video if you're also planning to do a tour like this one. The day started with an early morning boat ride to Necker Island. Today I'm joined by Fabiola, Analia and Marina. As we approached Necker, we were greeted by the famous tour guide extraordinaire Gumption.
Over 600 animals and species call Necker Island home, where 71% of all those animals are facing critical endangerment.
We'll take a deep dive into Necker's wildlife conservation project soon, but for now... Such paradise! Look at this pool, you've got a hot tub, the beach on that side. Absolutely gorgeous! It's funny because Richard Branson bought this island for $120,000 when he first came here, and now it's basically $120,000 per day to rent it out. So definitely a change, a really great investment for him, and what he's done here is truly amazing. Every time I come here, there's something new for me to discover, and I really do recommend it for you guys. There are private tours, there are group tours, and I'll leave the contact for Gumption, the organizer, down below in the description. We are now entering one of the first enclosures here on the island. There is a bunch of ducks, a Nigerian goat, and ponies which belong to his grandchildren. That was super cool and a really nice introduction to Necker Island. And now we're walking along to finally meet the lemurs. If you love animals and wildlife, this is absolutely amazing. Definitely don't want to miss this. I mean, these lemurs are just incredible. You're about to see why.
Oh wow.
Want them on you?
Oh no.
No?
I'm just gonna throw it to my children.
No.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
They jump incredible.
But did you see how soft the paws are?
Yes.
What country are we in right now?
Madagascar.
Correct. This is the food that we give our animals, our lemurs. It's no different from what we give ourselves or give to the guests. The lemurs actually have a chef on the island. And I can take anything out from in here right now and just eat it. It is really, really fresh.
They are absolutely amazing. So what started off as a small conservation project with 27 lemurs 20 years ago has now turned into a thriving community of over 100 lemurs. Everything here is so well kept. He's got his own tennis courts. We've got a nice beach. Did you hear that? That is the Macau. So next up on our tour.
Watashi no namae wa Kristina desu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa.
Okay, so this one was owned by a Japanese owner for 29 years. So he speaks Japanese apparently. I've been saying the 3 things that I know in Japanese. He's been responding, but we can't have a conversation because I can't understand him. So he's actually smarter than me in this case. Necker also prides itself on renewable energy. So they've got windmills and they've got solar as well. So these tortoises live up to 200 years and Charlie is 98 now. We are now in the building that was built by Richard Branson, Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu. So this right here sits on top of a hill, has amazing views, and is the building of ideas, so to speak.
Flamingo painting.
Here we go. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
So this right here is a very typical local drink. You'll see them everywhere. There's different flavors too. Nice and refreshing. There are a few things to keep in mind when booking this tour. First things first, there is a lot of walking involved, so wearing comfortable shoes is a must. The other thing is, a mistake that I've done is I've loaded my bag up with water, but actually that's completely unnecessary because you get water as soon as you get here. And number 3 is you probably need to count 2.5 to 3.5 hours for the full tour. Time to see the flamingos now. This is a really exciting part of the tour for me always, just because every time I come here, the number of flamingos grows exponentially and it just makes for some incredible footage. It's actually the first time that I'm doing this part of the tour, which requires climbing a lot of steps, but hopefully the view that we're gonna get up there is gonna be worth it. How's everyone doing?
Everybody's okay.
Everyone's okay, says one person. Richard Branson is a big fan of chess, so you'll see these chessboards everywhere. We have come close to the end of the tour now. This is another really great spot to just sit around and chill. Overall, I think this is a must-do if you're here in the British Virgin Islands. There is so much to see on Necker Island, and it's really great to discover not only their conservation efforts, but also just how far Richard has come from buying this place to what it is today. Once again, I'm going to leave all the details in the description below. I'm going to leave Gumption's contact details as well as other useful info. And if you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend looking at this one next. The child in me is so happy right now.